someone once said something amazing. Being happy doesn't cost anything. But showing the world how happy you are can be very expensive. Hi friends, today I want to tell you a short story. An airplane was ready to fly from one city to another. It was a flight from Singapore to London. A beautiful woman came and sat in her seat. As soon as she sat down, she noticed that the person sitting next to her had no arms. When she saw this, she started to feel a little uncomfortable. She immediately called the flight attendant and said, "Excuse me, I need to move to another seat." The flight attendant asked, "Ma'am, what's the problem?" She replied, "I can't travel next to someone like him," speaking very softly. The flight attendant said, "Ma'am, give me some time. I will come back and let you know if we can make any adjustments." The man sitting next to her was busy, reading a book and didn't realize what the conversation was about. After a while, when all the passengers were settled, the woman called the flight attendant again, saying, "You don't understand, I can't travel with this person." This time, the man heard her say that she didn't want to travel next to him. The flight attendant said, "Ma'am, please allow me some time. Once the plane takes off, we will see if we can make any adjustments to your seat. We can shift you somewhere else." The plane took off for London. When the plane was in the air, the flight attendant came back and said to the lady, "Ma'am, our flight captain has made a very important decision, and this is something we have never done before." The lady asked, "What decision?" The flight attendant replied, "For the first time, we are going to move a passenger from economy class to business class." The beautiful lady smiled, thinking, "Wow, they are moving me to business class. My request has been heard." However, the flight attendant continued, "Ma'am, we are shifting the passenger next to you, who was causing you trouble, to business class." The lady's smile faded as she realized what was happening. The flight attendant said to the man sitting next to the lady, "Excuse me, sir, we would like to move you to business class. Please take a seat there, because the passenger next to you is having a problem." People around were listening to this conversation, wondering what the dispute was about. The man pointed to the flight attendant and said, "Ma'am, thank you very much. I appreciate you and the captain for making such an important decision. When I heard this conversation, I felt bad because I have no arms and I was seated next to people who didn't care. I lost my arms while serving in the military during a war. It made me feel like I was risking my life for people who don't appreciate it. But you and the captain made such a big decision, and I am proud of that." As he spoke, everyone started clapping. The lady sat quietly, feeling sad. This story teaches us that we often focus on appearances rather than character. We should pay attention to people's talents, honesty, and qualities. Don't get caught up in physical appearances. Instead, respect our soldiers and treat everyone equally. Don't think of yourself as superior, because from high above, even you will look small, just like an ant. So stop thinking that you are the biggest. I say again, do something that makes the world want to be like you.